What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And I've had this video requested. I was trying to find some video ideas on Instagram on my story, and a few of you wanted me to do another best modifications video, which I've done like at least 2 of them. But I guess I got 2 Mustangs now, so I can cover 2 cars. But we got Reaper and we got the 6-cylinder right here, and the sun is very bright. And I'm trying to do this quick because it's about to storm, as you can tell. I heard thunder not long ago, so hopefully I don't get rained on. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post my story all the time on there. I ask questions all the time, like polls and all that stuff. So you guys are always feel free to ask questions on there when I post those polls. Like I said, I'm clearly was asking for help from you guys. So any video ideas, contact me on Instagram or whatever when I post one of those stories and help me out. So first things first, for a new Edge Mustang, the first thing I would do personally if I was starting over from scratch with a very stock car is to buy wheels, because stock wheels are horrendous, and wheels honestly change the whole attitude of a car completely. These are SVE NVX wheels, and I love the way they look. A lot of people say they look like Rovos, but I actually think they look better than Rovos because they have more concave. And I know they're dirty right now because of this driveway, of course, but yeah. And also, gotta get rid of that wheel gap too. Number 2 is obviously lowering the car. I lowered the front end, but I didn't lower the back end yet. Back end's on stock rod height, but front end is lowered, and yes, it is cut springs. So my camera actually died, unfortunately, while I was recording that. But what I was saying was, cut springs are not actually bad if you do it right. There are bad ways to do it, like, I can't really explain, but you can cut a spring and not have it be even, and it's just not good. So if you do it right and take your time, cut springs are no issue, and it actually rides just as good. I've had cut springs for a couple years now, actually, so it's actually not too bad. It rides good, no extra wear on the tires, no wear on anything else. So cut springs are just basically lowering springs. And if you have a 99 to 2000, your car most likely came with chrome headlights, and honestly, I mean, if you're a chrome guy, you may like them, but to the guys that don't like chrome, we gotta get rid of them things. So I recommend getting a different set of headlights, and these are smoked, but I don't know what brand these are, but I do not recommend whatever they are because clear coat is peeling on them. Yeah, so I'm thinking about buying LMR's retrofit style headlights and putting my own custom color changing bulb in there one day. But headlights can also transform a car also, and I definitely recommend headlights. Coming over to the V6, it's starting to get very windy. I guess the storm's trying to roll in. But coming back over to the V6 with a stock bumper, I'm going to recommend, this doesn't have a Mach 1 grille delete in it, but the only way a Mach 1 grille delete will work on these cars is if it's with a stock bumper. So the Mach 1 grille delete gets rid of that honeycomb, and if you have a stock new Edge that has nothing done to it, you most likely have the honeycomb grille, and you want to get rid of that. That is ugly, but that will definitely transform the front end of the car. Also, my GT has the very long antenna. I don't know why I haven't gotten rid of it yet. But get rid of that long antenna, just don't put a freaking sheep on top. And this may get a lot of hate, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have actually seen it before. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out of the wind. But it's extremely cheap. You can actually go to Lowe's and pay $13 for this, and it is actually not a car part at all, honestly. But I'll show you guys what it is here in a second. And these custom side skirts, these have been on here since like 2018, 2017, and they're still on there. I mean, of course, it's ripped up on the edges a little bit, but from a distance you can't tell. But I only paid $13 for this, and this is actually garage door seal. And Derek Barron actually made a video on this, and he actually inspired me to do it, and it actually looks really good. It makes the car look sleeker, lower, and actually I've actually had people ask me where I bought these from. I literally told them Lowe's, and they thought I was kidding, but I showed them the video and they actually laughed, and they actually did it. So it's it's like the cheapest thing you can do to a new Edge, honestly, to make it look a little bit lower and sleeker. Honestly, customs, Magic Drift could easily just go buy garage door seal and sell that stuff and make bank. Another mod, not really mod, but cosmetic mod, is window tint. These things are like freaking fish tanks. I mean, they look like fish tanks, but you know, once you throw that tint on there, it looks 10 times better. But right now I'm running 15 all around, except for 5% here. This is 5 and the rest is like 15. Moving to the booty of the car, we're going to look at these taillights. These are actually Raxi Icons. These are a little bit more pricey. They're like $350 without the modified turn signals. But I'm actually sponsored by them, so if you guys want actually a good discount, here's my promo code here, so you can buy any Uraxium products with that code. I definitely recommend the Uraxium Icons. They look like the 2013 to 14 style taillights, and these actually look really good on this car. And these are probably like my favorite taillights on these cars. Another thing to do with the booty is a lot of these cars look good with the black deck lid. You can either get it wrapped, or you can get the honeycomb from American Muscle, or you can just flat out spray paint it like I did, and the spray paint doesn't look bad. Even down here on the lower valence, I would actually wrap that. I actually regret painting that because it didn't turn out as good as I wanted to. But I'm getting a new bumper anyways, so I'm going to actually wrap that eventually. And a lot of people say this model is going to be overrated, but I got the Terminator hood, and it's actually functional. It, lets the air come out the hood. I like it because of my supercharger. You can buy these vents for it. You can actually open them up more so you can get more air. And I got the Terminator front bumper for more room for the intercooler. But a lot of people are going to say this is overrated. But this is honestly my favorite looking front end on a new Edge. I mean, I don't know. Just me, you can't beat this look. But a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're a Cobra. Now, I'm not trying to be a Cobra. I don't want to look like a Cobra, but I do like the look of it. Also, back to the V6. There's actually some, most of these cars come with these spoilers depending on the years. But these spoilers don't look bad. But I'm going to go back to the GT and show you what my favorite spoiler is and what I recommend. This is the 03 to 04 Cobra spoiler. You can't really buy this particular spoiler anymore, the MMD brand, because the MMD has the cutout here. But you can still find these different brands all over the internet. Like, pretty sure eBay has them. You can buy them everywhere. And it's actually held on by tape. And you have to use strong tape, like 3M extra strength tape. Here is a DIY cosmetic mod that you can do. This is a completely stock mirror. And if you can find spray paint that matches your paint, what you're going to want to do is sand this thing down till it's smooth. Paint the whole thing red. Let it cure for a while so, you don't, when you tape it off, it won't mess it up. Let the paint cure. Tape it off and paint this black, and bam, you got it look like Cobra mirrors. And another one is the badging. Honestly, I was never too much of a fan of the GT badges. That's why I went with the more modern 5.0 look, 4.6 badge, and it did have a little red dot here, but that washed away. But you can actually clear coat those so that they actually stay. I didn't do that, but you can pick these up on LMR. Hopping over to the interior, and yes, my interior is actually swapped, as you can tell by the tan door handle, which I've yet to replace, but I will get to that. But in the interior, there's a few cosmetic things you can do in here also to make it look, look more cooler while you're cruising down the road. Actually, I got this FR 500 style, GT 350 style steering wheel from LMR. This is a little bit more pricey. I think it's around $300, but trust me, this is so much more comfortable compared to, let's say, the regular GT steering wheel. It's got a little bit of a thicker, firm grip. This is suede, and I think this is leather, and it is very comfortable, and it actually looks really good. And I've had this for over a year now, and it's holding up pretty well. So I definitely recommend this for comfortability and looks. And also, if you have a charcoal interior, black, whatever you want to call it, get these little buttons. These look really good in here. Not gonna lie, they look really good, especially if you get the Mach 1 shift knob. On to one more thing, and this is going to be at the 6-cylinder once again, but this is for your taillights. If you want Uraxium style taillights, but you're on an extreme budget, this one's for you. And these taillights are OEM taillights, but they have the decals from American Muscle on them, and they give you somewhat of the Uraxium style. You can still do the LOL run with these, with the tape and all that stuff. So if you want to do the LOL run and all that crap, you just buy these. Alrighty guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. You guys wanted another mod video. I mean, I pretty much went over the same thing, but I went over a few different things, I believe. I did add a few things to the car that's that could have added to the videos. So yeah, that's basically the beginning mods you can do to a 99 Total Mustang. So if you're new to the community, welcome. These cars are fun, and sometimes they can get a little bit expensive and break, but just take care of them. Any car can break really if you abuse it enough. But they are pretty reliable. So yeah, these things are actually very customizable too. You can make them look so many different ways. You can turn them into the complete drag cars, stance cars, like with bags and all that stuff. So yeah, be prepared for all the fun. Alrighty guys, make sure you subscribe. My big goal this year is to reach 5,000 subscribers. We're at like 3,300 right now, so let's hope we can get there before the end of the year. I'm pretty sure we can. Alrighty guys, make sure you subscribe though, and leave a like and comment what your favorite mod is in this video, and yeah, talk to you guys later.